Here we are at Dodger Stadium. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's ball game. It's EA Sports MVP Baseball. I'm Dwayne Kuiper along with Mike Krukow. Today's game is between the San Antonio Missions and the MVP Heroes. And now, here's today's starting pitcher, Nolan Ryan.
Now batting, shortstop.
First pitch. First pitch of the game is a strike. Mercury hovering around 80. That should make the fans very happy. On the ground. He's on first with a leadoff single.
Now at the plate.
Thomas is next up at the plate. This guy isn't great against right-handed pitching, but he does all right. In there, call strike.
Defense has to be thinking two right now on a hard hit ground ball, Kuip.
It's hit out to left. Killebrew will get there, and he makes the play for the out.
Nothing special about that one. He just picked up the ball, got a beat on it, made the play.
This fella here is not what you would call a batting coach's dream.
His breaking ball is one of the main keys to his success.
Hit towards the shortstop. They got him. Double play.
Kuip, they were able to turn two on that play with some good execution and fancy footwork around the bag. Good play.
They got that one base hit, but they couldn't turn it into a run. Let's take a look at the defense. Here's Joe Morgan. Here's a guy who's been known to struggle at times against right-handed pitching.
This right-handed pitcher has one pitch which is better than all the others.
Misses 2 balls and no strikes.
It looked like he had trouble picking up the catcher's target on that one.
There's a strike, a slider. Fastball outside. Nobody out. They asked the third base umpire if he swung.
He went.
He's walked by Buehler.
Oh, it's too bad he walks this guy. I mean, he just lets him get away.
Next at the plate, Robin Yount. This right-handed hitter is just plain ordinary when he's facing a righty on the mound.
Pretty good time to send the runner. And
He goes to first. Yount hits this pitch to short. That's an error, no question about it. Up next, Willie McCovey. Hits a pop-up foul. The 0-1 offering by Buehler. There's a line drive. He's around third. And the first run of the game crosses home plate.
Kuip, these guys have really been aggressive on the bases all game long. I mean, that's just another example of a great base running play to be able to score from second on the single.
Stepping in, Mike Schmidt. Here's a guy who's a decent hitter. Buehler misses with a fastball.
This guy doesn't strike out too many batters, but he still manages to get guys out.
Ball out of the zone.
Just not getting much on his fastball out there right now.
He delivered a 97-mile-an-hour fastball, but misses the zone for a ball. He walked him on 4 straight.
There's a very good example of a guy being patient. Saw a lot of pitches and drew a well-earned walk.
Killebrew is the batter. This righty is not an exceptional contact hitter. A run crosses the plate. RBI base hit.
That's a hanging slaughter. He'd love to have a chance to throw that bad boy again.
Digging in, Reggie Jackson. 1-0.
He brings to the table a 4-seam fastball, a slide ball, and a 2-seam fastball.
Doesn't get the call. That's a ball. He belts this one. Going back. Way back. And it bounces up against the wall. He drives in 2 with a double.
Jackson not only brought 2 runs home, but now he's standing on second ready for someone to return the favor.
The Missions are getting their bullpen ready. The bullpen is stirring, so he just wants to come out and give the bullpen some more time. That'll bring up Willie Stargell.
Sometimes it's better for the manager or the pitching coaches.
That one's hit high and deep and gone. A home run.
He knew that one was gone the second he hit it. What a shot.
The Missions call for a reliever. They turn it over to the bullpen. Coming to the plate, Johnny Bench. This guy isn't great against right-handed pitching, but he does all right. That ball is gone.
Well, the batter knew as soon as he hit the ball it wasn't going to get caught. What an impressive swing of the bat.
The next batter is Luis Aparicio. Fly ball to right, not deep. Should be an easy play.
Got a good jump on the ball. The bat got underneath it, made an easy play.
Next at the plate, Joe Morgan. He hits a grounder the other way to the left side. He reaches with a single. Another hit given up by Sanders. Now batting, Robin Yount. The count's 0-1. Misses for a ball. Pickoff throw. Hits it into foul territory. Morgan is off, and the catch is made for the out.
Cut, they had the right idea with the hit and run call right there, but the execution was lacking. Better luck next time, Pete.
Ball inside.
He was hoping the batter would go fishing at the pitch out of the zone.
And the batter went around. He tries to pick him off. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. After one, the Heroes lead by 8 runs. This hitter is atrocious against right-handed pitching. First pitch is a ball. 1 ball and no strike.
That pitch was close, but the batter took it just off the corner.
On the ground. They make the play.
Now at the plate, designated hitter.
There's a roller to the left side. There's the second out of the inning.
Aparicio made an outstanding throw. That was right on the dime.
This guy here is dangerous in the batter's box. 1-0. Misses 2 balls and no strikes.
His #1 pitch is his fastball.
Lofts one to left. Slices foul. 2-1 pitch. Line drive right to the third baseman. Ryan with a 1-2-3 inning. Heading into the bottom of the second, San Antonio trails by 8. Stepping in, Mike Schmidt.
This righty has one great pitch, and he sticks with it to get batters out.
Hit on the ground. 1 out. That'll bring up Harmon Killebrew. Painted the inside corner.
Oh, Kite, the pitcher makes a mistake here, but the batter cannot cash in.
Hit towards second base. And they got him for the out. Digging in, Reggie Jackson. Grounded to the left side. He retires the side in order. With 2 innings played, the score is 8-0. Due up, the bottom of the order.
Third baseman.
Grounded to the right side. Jansen is the hitter. Schmidt makes the catch.
Kite, his quick reaction allowed him to make the play on that line drive. Nice play.
2-8.
Kite, that was a good fastball right there. Just exploded when it got to the plate.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Nice fastball right there. Good velocity, good placement. See you later.
Curveball misses outside.
0 bite on that curveball.
2-2.
Partner, that's what you call a purpose pitch. Try to make the other guy chase one.
He goes the other way. And he's safe at first. That 2-out hit will bring at least 1 more batter up.
Now at the plate, shortstop.
2 down, 1 runner aboard. It's fouled off his foot.
This guy's got one of the best breaking balls in the game.
Got him. Out number 3, side retired. After 2.5, the score is 8-0. Next up, Willie Stargell. Here's a left-handed batter who walks in when he's facing right-handed pitching. He puts the ball away for the out. Here's Johnny Bench. Misses the plate. Ball.
This dude has a bevy of pitches in his arsenal.
Doesn't get the call. That's a ball.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
That pitch over the plate for a strike. And he got him.
That was a good example of crossing up the hitter. He was not thinking about the pitch, and he was helpless. Easy strikeout.
The next batter is Luis Aparicio. This guy is okay against right-handed pitching. Caught him looking.
Hey, there's no saying in baseball, big boy. You can't hit the ball without swinging the bat, meat. Kite batters really have to work hard to get a free pass off this guy.
Outside.
Good idea right there. Try to get the batter to chase the slider just off the zone.
Sent on the ground to the right side. He retires the side in order. After 3 innings, the score is 8-0. Thomas digs in at the plate. First pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
That curveball is most effective when the pitcher's throwing all of his pitches over the plate.
Swings through a fastball and misses.
Can't complain about that one. The catcher gives him a sweet target, and he just plants it right there.
Takes a pitch high.
That's a good pitch in this situation. Try to make him chase one out of the zone.
One out.
Aparicio made it look easy on that out at first, Kite.
And he swings and misses.
When you throw strikes with your other pitches, that curveball really becomes an effective weapon.
Strike 2.
He sends this pitch towards second base. There's 2 away. Swings through a fastball and misses.
Sometimes you try to make a hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
Pops him up. That'll do it. 1, 2, 3. Going into the bottom of the 4th, the score is 8-0. He steps in with 1 base hit already today. He sends it foul to the right.
Strike 2.
Oh, Kite, he hung that one badly, and the hitter could not take advantage of it. You don't get too many chances like that one, big boy.
Morgan taking, and it's outside. A screamer up the middle. That's a leadoff single.
Kite, you can stick a fork in this guy. He is done. They need to go to the bullpen right now and get things back.
He tries to pick him off. Yount takes one inside.
Kite looks to me like he's starting to lose command of his fastball.
Went fishing and came up empty. Morgan is taking off. He's out on a close play.
Oh, that guy has a cannon. He's one of the best around at throwing out base runners trying to steal.
1 away.
The ball is hit to the left side. He delivers. Great battle at the plate in this at-bat. Not close. That's a ball.
Kite looks to me like he's starting to lose command of his fastball.
Line drive smashed at the third baseman.
Hey, that's a great play on a very tough line drive. That's one of the toughest balls in baseball to judge.
They're making a pitching change. They're going to the pen. Stepping in, 1 for 2, Willie McCovey.
This left-hander is solid. He's a solid hitter.
Strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, big boy. You can't hit the ball without swinging the bat, meat.
That ends the inning.
Get a nice pitch there to get the fly ball. Nice work.
With 5 innings left to play, the score is 8-0. Swings through a fastball and misses.
Late on the fastball.
Strike 2.
Behind in the count, 0-2.
Oh, partner, that pitch was nasty. That's about as unhittable a pitch as I'd... He couldn't even hit it if he swung at it anyway.
Now at the plate, first baseman.
That's a ball. Base is empty with 1 out. Renier looks at a ball inside.
They're going to have to do something out there. Some of these pitches ain't even close.
He takes the pitch to left. He reaches with a 1-out single.
He was able to get the job done that time. That could really be a shot in the arm for this ball club.
This batter isn't going to turn any hit.
Over to first. Goes to first again. Epp takes one inside. Out of the zone, that's a ball. And the 2-0 pitch. Nope. Walked him on 4 straight.
I thought he was nibbling too much, and the umpire wasn't helping him out a whole lot either.
The catcher.
This righty really has a tough time against right-handed pitching.
You're out.
This guy's got some kind of athletic ability.
He already has 1 base hit today.
This left-handed hitter is pretty solid in the batter's box. A little shaky in the on-deck circle, but really solid in the batter's box.
Hit towards the shortstop. Heading into the bottom of the inning, the score is 8-0. Coming to the plate, Mike Schmidt. He sends it foul to the left. Swung on and missed the pitch away.
Now there's a big league hook. That 12-6 drop really throws off the hitter's timing.
He was able to foul that one off to stay alive.
A ball.
That curveball did not bite at all.
He made contact, but it's foul.
Okay, this guy is one tough at bat.
Strike 3. He's headed back to the bench. Next at the plate, Harmon Killebrew. Takes low.
Kind of looks to me like he's starting to lose command of his fastball.
Two balls and 1 strike. That's in foul ground, but he should have room. In foul territory, makes the catch. Up next with 2 RBIs, Reggie Jackson.
Here's a lefty that turns in solid at bats, game after game.
Fly ball taken to left. He catches the ball for the out.
Well, the hitter just put too much loft on that ball, partner, giving the fielder ample time to stroll over and make the out.
Now on to the top of the order. Here's a right-handed hitter that does some things well. Hitting for an average, well, that's not one of them.
They get the out.
Aparicio made it look easy on that out at first, Kite.
Swing and a miss on the changeup. This is hit on the ground to the right side. 2 gone.
Morgan really made a nice throw right there. That's a job well done.
Taken for a ball.
They're going to have to do something out there. Some of these pitches ain't even close.
Morgan flags it down. Heading into the bottom of the 6th, the Heroes lead by 8. Now batting, Willie Stargell. He takes the pitch to left. There's a double.
Batters at this level will turn mis-executed pitches into hits all the time.
Digging in, Johnny Bench.
I'm not sure if we'll see him test the center fielder's arm if they hit it to him. He's got one of the better arms in the league. Just not getting much on his fastball out there right now. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, big boy. You can't hit the ball without swinging the bat, meat.
In there for a strike. That one splits the outfielder. He's rounding third. And a run scores. That's an RBI double.
Skipper's going to love that. Drive in one and set yourself up in scoring position for another.
Man on second, nobody out.
Takes a pitch just off the plate, 1-0.
Anything hit on the ground on the left side, the infielders have to remember to look that runner back and then get the out at first.
Swings through a fastball and misses.
Strike 2.
There's a line drive. A run comes in. RBI double by Aparicio.
Good job there. You drive in one, you set yourself up to score another one. You talk about productivity. That runner on second is going to be going on anything hit on the ground to the right side. In that situation, the fielders need to get the sure out at first. Partner, that's what you call a purpose pitch. Try to make the other guy chase one.
Out of play.
The Missions have a righty throwing in the bullpen. Down he goes on strikes.
Partner, he gets ahead of him and never looks back. Sweet strikeout.
Here's Robin Yount.
The infielders have to be thinking ground ball to the left side. Look the runner back on to first. Ground ball to the right side, just go to first.
They get the second out. Up next, Willie McCovey. And the delivery. Fastball low.
Just not getting much on his fastball out there right now.
He goes the other way. That'll do it for the Heroes in the 6th inning. The Heroes lead by 10, and we have 3 innings remaining. They're making a switch on defense. Into the game at second base, Rod Carew. He's rounding first. Great start to the inning. A leadoff two-bagger. The Missions have two righties working in the bullpen.
Your attention. Kevin McDonough. Please report to the team store.
This righty really becomes invisible against right-handed pitch.
That's crushed. That will drop in for a hit. It's short. A run scores. RBI double.
Skipper's going to love that. Drive in one and set yourself up in scoring position for another.
Now at the plate, first baseman.
Fastball misses up high.
Anything hit on the ground on the left side, the infielders have to remember to look that runner back and then get the out at first.
Renier lays off ball 3.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
4 straight balls for a walk.
Nothing positive comes out of this guy nibbling. He's falling behind, he finally walks the guy.
2 on and nobody out. Epp goes ahead 1-0. Missed on a changeup at the letters.
Kite, the runner on second better get a pretty good jump if he wants to make it home on a hit to left field. That guy out there throws strikes to home plate at will.
Makes the diving stop.
Runners on first and second, less than 2 outs. That's an infield fly. Batter's out. See ya.
Now batting, the catcher.
1 out, 2 on. He just missed it. He fires the throw to the cutoff man.
Now at the plate, second baseman.
Long fly ball hit to deep center field. Nice catch by Brock. The runner scores on the sac fly.
Kite, now I know he wanted to get a hit in that at bat, but he ended up getting it deep enough to score the runner from third. That's a great AB.
Now at the plate, shortstop.
Almost got it. And a run comes home.
Who drives in a runner with that hit.
Kite, coming through on plays like that could turn this ball club around.
And that's another. Makes a move to first. Hit softly by Thomas. Got him for the out. 7th inning stretch time. Stepping in, Mike Schmidt.
I see 0 zip on his pitches today.
Down low for a ball. Pitch in tight for a ball. Two balls, 1 strike.
That was a great pitch to hit right down the middle, but he couldn't pull the trigger.
Strike 2.
He had to be thinking about another pitch, Kite. He needs to stop guessing and see the ball, hit the ball.
He hits a tailing liner out to center field. Good start to the inning, a leadoff single.
Nothing spectacular there, just a good old-fashioned base hit to get things going.
Stepping in 1 for 3, Harmon Killebrew.
1 ball and no strikes.
You'll want to keep that ball down right here to try and get that.
Pickoff throw to first. Pickoff play. The runner's off. Out on a bang-bang play.
Oh, man, tough to steal against an arm like that.
Swing and a miss on the pitch on the corner. Strike 3 sends him back to the dugout with nothing to show for that AB. At bat with a double, Reggie Jackson. Umpire calls ball. That'll do it for the Heroes, and we have 2 innings left to go. With 2 innings left, the score is 10-3.
Here comes the 3, 4, and 5 hitters to start the inning.
Change misses high. Misses.
Close pitch right there, but the batter let the curveball go by, and the umpire called it a ball.
That's some serious heat. 98 miles an hour on the gun, but it misses for a ball. Ball 4.
Got behind early in the count and never caught up and surrenders the walk.
Now at the plate, the left fielder.
That's some serious heat. 97 miles an hour on the gun, but it misses for a ball. It's hit out to right. Jackson should have no problem. He makes the play.
Made a nice pitch there to get the fly ball. Nice work.
That's a swing and a miss.
That pitch missed the target, but the hitter swung and missed. He did him a favor.
Hit towards the shortstop. Hard slide at second base. That's a fielder's choice.
Now at the plate, first baseman.
Hit on a line the other way. They get the out on the play. After 7.5, the score is 10-3. That's all for him today. A relief pitcher will take over. Stepping in with 3 RBIs already, Willie Stargell. Ground ball to the third baseman. Out on the play. The Heroes are warming some relievers in the bullpen. Coming to the plate, Carlton Fisk.
This right-handed batter has decent success against righty pitchers.
In tight.
That was a purpose pitch. Fastball out of the zone, hoping the batter would chase. Veteran move.
Takes a pitch high.
There's a deep drive, and it's gone. A home run.
God, this dude's so strong, he doesn't even know his own strength.
Next up, Luis Aparicio.
Takes a pitch high.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
Takes a pitch down low. There's a close pitch called a ball.
Partner, that's what you call a purpose pitch. Try to make the other guy chase one.
3 balls and 1 strike.
That was a great pitch to hit right down the middle, but he couldn't pull the trigger.
And a nice swing, but he hits it foul. Pops one up.
Puts it away for the out. The next batter is Rod Carew. Line drive, base hit. He's on first with a base hit. Brock is next up. He tries to pick him off. 1 man on with 2 outs. Taken for a ball. He hits it to short. That'll do it for the Heroes, but there's still 1 inning remaining. Score 1 that half inning.
He'll face the bottom of the order.
Third baseman.
Epp hits it out to center. Base hit to lead off the inning.
Well, now that they've got somebody on, let's see if they can go to work.
No outs and 1 man aboard. Line sharply, that's a base hit. There's another single.
Hey, when you're late in the game like we are right now, you got to move that runner over. That was great execution.
Quinones with a frozen rope to center. Out on a close play. He dives and makes the stop. Got him, barely.
And that play is a fielder's choice.
Now at the plate, the center fielder.
2-8. He goes with the pitch and hits a grounder to the left side. He's on with a single. That's another hit given up by Ryan.
Now at the plate, right fielder.
Here's the delivery. Laid off that one for a ball. The delivery. Ground ball hit the other way to the right side. They got him for the out. The MVP Heroes win it by 8.